How much is this?
149, sir.
I've got 50p. Fuck you, bastard.
When you're poor, it's a day-to-day shame. It ain't an event. When you're poor, it's a day-to-day shaming that you feel. Because your children looking for things and asking for things that you can't provide. And secretly on the inside, you feel shame because you can't provide it.
Look how tiny that is. Oh, he's like a little baby taco.
Anybody else just sick of this shit? Just sick of it. Sick and tired of this shit. Cause same. Realizing that I can't afford to live. Bro, what? I work full-time hours and I can't afford insurance because if I opted for insurance for me and my dependents, guess what? I would work full-time just to make sure I have insurance. I wouldn't even be getting paid. I would owe them money. So I wouldn't be getting money to pay my bills. My rent just skyrocketed and I can't afford it. So I have less than 30 days to move and everybody else is asking for 2 to 3 times the rent. 2 to 3 times. I can't even speak. Who the fuck makes that? Yet have y'all seen what's going on with our government? They can't even pay their own bills. But I'm gonna just leave it at that. Are y'all paying attention? Like we can't afford to live or die, because then you gotta pay for that shit too. It's just like, I know I'm not alone. Neither are you. But who said this was the dream? Because this is a fucking nightmare.
Now we are going to enjoy this meal. No one can stop us from enjoying this meal, so enjoy it! Stop crying!
I just want to say that it's fucking wild that as a 2-income household, my husband and I have come to the realization we can't afford groceries right now. Like, just straight up can't afford groceries. Because if we buy groceries, then we either won't be able to pay our rent or our electric bill. Because both of those come out of this pay cycle and they will take the entire pay cycle. That's fucking bonkers. That's so fucking wild. We have 2 incomes and we cannot afford to eat. And we don't even have kids. Like, it's literally just the 2 of us, and we can't afford to eat with 2 incomes. That is just... But I mean, I guess, you know, that means we won't have to wash dishes because our dishwasher's still broken, as it has been for 2 months at the place that we pay so much in rent, you know? Wild.
We're starving, we're so hungry. Can you please lower the prices of food or make it easier to access?
Absolutely not. Food's not even a right. Go fuck yourself.
How about we provide people with a basic wage every month they don't have to work for to cover their basic necessities? This is going to help us to tackle poverty and increase income security. What a ridiculous idea. That'll never work. Too expensive. So I've just had the best idea, and bear with me here. How about universal basic income? This is going to be a monthly cash payment for every individual they don't have to work for to help us tackle poverty and simplify the welfare system. You've wowed me with this. Yes.
Great idea.
Yes. Brilliant idea. Where'd you come up with this?
What we're gonna do? We've never ever been able to ever make ends meet, have we? It's all your damn fault for not earning enough anyway.
Oh, don't start.
Don't you threaten me, you weak, cowering little man. I've given you the best years of my life. You've got no drive, no ambition, that's your trouble.
Right, this is a hold-up. Get back. Come. Anybody moves, she gets it.
After 12 years of Tories, the country's on its knees. Railways on strike, nurses on strike.
It's finally here, racing up the charts, higher than a penalty from Harry Kane.
I can't feel my toes.
Baby, it's cold inside.
Now that's a cost of living Christmas. The album you simply can't afford to buy.
Driving's too expensive.
A collection of the not-so-hottest Christmas tunes ever recorded.
We're using a Lone Shark this Christmas. Check the thermostat is working.
Festive favorites like
You may get a payment of £600.
songs to warm the cockles of your heart, as well as those other hard-to-reach areas.
Send a bailiff and go and get your
or flat screen TV.
And by popular demand.
We'll wish she be gone by Christmas. We'll wish she be gone by Christmas.
Come on, guys. You can't buy Now That's a Cost of Living Christmas in the shops. But then again, you can't buy anything in the shops.
Jesus Christ, look at that price.
The perfect soundtrack to this year's budget festive dinner.
Pet dog roasting on an open fire.
Plus,
And Mary's boiler, Jesus Christ, turned off.
get your copy today before the price doubles again.
Can't afford a holiday now.
And even a word from the artist formerly known as Prince.
Good King Wealthy won't pay tax on over 15 billion.
I'm in debt over Christmas, paying off the interest forever.
Even Granny gets a mention.
Grandma won't go home because she's freezing.
Plus,
She's
for
asked if
every
she
copy
can
sold,
stay
£10 million goes to your energy provider.
It was only a windfall tax.
Now that's a cost of living Christmas. The album you simply can't afford to buy.
Baby, all I want for Christmas is fuel.
Terms and conditions apply.
I don't know how I'm going to eat. You think I have a mindset for anything you're talking about? The only thing I want to know is how am I going to pay my bills? There are people right now that feel like that walking around. Now, they feel like they're drowning. So if you get somebody's head above water for, let's just say 3 months, then we could talk about the LLCs, the mentorship, the real money. But when I'm drowning, the only thing I'm trying to do is get above water.
Hi, yeah, good morning. Just checking in. My millennial families, especially the ones with kids, are you okay? Are you okay? You're not okay. I know you're not okay because I'm about to do a 3-minute rant, okay? Bear with me on this one. We're drowning. We're drowning. We're never going to make it. This generation is never going to make it, okay? I just watched 5 TikToks in a row. I swear to you, 5 TikToks about how our country is in the greatest depression it's ever been in, and they're calling it the silent depression because we are all just silently drowning. Okay? Let me give you some examples. I'm going to be real transparent here, okay? When I first moved out, I lived in a 2-bedroom apartment. $850 a month, utilities included. Fast forward to now, I have 4 kids of my own and a bonus son. We have 5 kids altogether. When we started applying for apartments, most wanted you to pay $300, $400, $500 to even apply for the apartment, to reject you and then tell you, we don't give you that money back. Awesome. So then we did find somewhere that approved us. Okay, 2nd floor of a house, no central air. We had to buy 4 AC units when we moved in here. Okay, 2 bedrooms and a loft. Some places wouldn't even rent to us because they said you have too many kids and you need a bigger space. We can't afford a bigger space, okay? We pay $1,600 a month. Again, 2nd floor of a house, no central air, 2 bedrooms and a loft. $1,600. Groceries, food, a basic human need. I get $569 a month in food stamps. Very grateful for that. It's a huge help. But I still have to go to 2 food pantries a week to be able to feed my family. Not to mention I didn't even get them this month because I did everything I was supposed to for my recertification. They messed up on their end. I didn't get them. So now it's the waiting game. You get them back when we figure it out. That's what I was told at social services the other day. So we decided to go to Dollar General right down the street, the dollar store. Get us some necessities, get us through until we get my food stamps back. 5 bags of groceries, $110. The only meat I got was 1 roll of ground beef. Childcare. I'm getting ready to go back to work. Why? Because we're never going to make it if I don't. But almost 3/4 of my income is going to go to childcare. I have a 4-month-old baby. I can't be a stay-at-home mom anymore. It's impossible. It is impossible to be a stay-at-home mom in this economy. They told us to get educated. I have an associate's degree. I just applied to go back and get my bachelor's. Credit hours are over $300 now. That's triple what I paid for my associates. We are never going to be able to buy a house in this economy. The American dream that we lived with our parents that had one parent working, mom stayed home, they had multiple vehicles, 4-wheelers, we went on vacations, all that, that's gone. They were the wealthiest middle-class generation that probably this country's ever seen. They climbed up the ladder and pulled it right up behind them. I'm frustrated, and I know you are too. Good luck.
Companies are out here gaslighting us into thinking that shrinkflation isn't real. A woman literally laughed at me when I picked this up. Look at that. There's like 3 chips. There's 3 chips in the whole bag.